Hey, how are you? Welcome. Good evening. Happy Monday. All right, I'm trying to get my life together here. Let's see if I can do it. Who knows? Welcome. I hope you had a good weekend. And I also hope that you're ready. I have another sale set up for this coming Sunday, so make sure that you mark your calendar and come over to Whatnot and follow me there so that you can keep up with that. If you want details on the sale, you can always comment the word sale and I'll send you the link. All right, keyword is set up. I have a new bee cutout. Keyword is the word bee. This cutout is on sale on my Etsy tonight, just until midnight. And we're ready. All right, so this is the cutie bee that I got. I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna paint the whole thing, pretty much the whole thing white. I mean yellow. Hello. What am I? I don't know my colors, obviously. I'm not gonna paint his legs or his antenna, but I'm gonna paint the rest of him yellow. And then we will color in his stripes. I figured that would be easier than trying to paint yellow over black, you know? I'm going to go just a little bit below where his body ends with the yellow, and then I can cover that up with black. Okay, make it easier for myself. Okay, here we go. All right, and then around his eyes, I'm going to just, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to have to color in his eyeballs to be black. And I want to do like a ring of white around his eyes. So I'm kind of going over that. Hopefully it's not going to mess me up whenever I go to paint that in. I'm going to use a paint pen though, because I can't be trusted to be painting anything with a brush, as you can see. Make sure you say hey whenever you come on. Okay, so he's got cute little glasses, you guys. They are so huge. And then little rain boots and this pot right here. So I picked out these two blues. And I was thinking that I would use the lighter blue for the big part. So like for the boots, make his glasses match the boots. And then have the pot match the boots and the glasses too. And then there's like this little top part on the boots that I thought we could do the other color blue. Just to kind of keep it in the same family of colors. And then I forgot, I didn't grab a green marker, so I need to. Anyway, keyword is bee. This is on sale in my shop right now. I added a few new cutouts tonight, and I am currently, as soon as I get done with my live, I'll be packing to go to New Orleans. So I'm putting together some projects to take with me so that I can go live from my hotel room. I need to start doing that more. I haven't been lately, and I don't know why not. It's a lot to try and carry it all with me, but I need to craft, you know, and I think it helps my mental health, so I'm going to. I am going to take a little bit bigger bag with me this time too, so that I don't, I don't know, I'm going to try and cram everything into my regular bag, but if I have to take a bigger bag, I can, and I can check it for free, so why not, right? It's fine. Plus, that makes it easier getting through the airport and, like, on the plane, then I don't have to put that above. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Alright. I'm going to let all of this dry. I need to grab a green marker to do the leaves in this little flower pot that he's going to be holding. And then I have some wings here too, and some flowers that we need to paint white. So I pulled out my just regular plain white. It's like the cheapo Hobby Lobby white paint. Nothing fancy. I do have some like folk art over here too and stuff like that, but I haven't gotten new bottles of that in a while. I still have like full bottles pretty much of it, but this stuff works just as good. And it's in a squirt bottle, which kind of makes it easier to use. As I've said many times, I really want to get some squirt bottles for all of my paint that's not in bottles currently. I think it's just easier that way. Instead of trying to, especially once the paint gets low, trying to get down in there is not great. Okay, I'm going to leave that to dry, and then probably going to have to do another coat on it. And then I'm going to paint the flowers white too. We'll come back and do a second coat on those as well. And then let's dry the bee. I want to do one more good coat on him and then sand it just a little bit so it makes it easier to draw my lines with the paint pen. I do have an inspiration picture though, because, okay, his head's going to be all the way yellow. That was what I was trying to figure out. His body's the only thing that has the stripes. Y'all, I don't know what a bee looks like, okay? Close up like this. Is that sad or what? I think it is. I don't know. It's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more coat just to make sure I have pretty good coverage. This paint is pretty decent though. Usually with lighter colors I need more than one. But this, his Seco paint, this one's called Orange Yellow, is really good. I am just so shocked at what good quality paint that is, because it was extremely cheap on Amazon. And it also came with some really good brushes too, which I liked. Okay, that is good to go, I think. We'll leave that. And then I need to come back and do one more layer of white on both the flowers and this. And then we need to work on the flower pot, get his legs and arms and antenna done, his eyeballs done. And then last we'll do the stripes, because I'm afraid. A little scared of that, but that's okay. Make sure you say hey whenever you come on. Keyword is B. You can comment B and get the link to get this on sale tonight. Okay, now, for the wings. Hey, Steph, how are you? Anywho, yeah, I have another live sale, okay, coming up on Sunday. Okay, so come join me. I have some mystery bundles, mystery cutouts. I've got wax melts. I have new stuff that I pulled for decor. And hopefully I won't have any technical difficulties. I was having a struggle this past time that I did my live sale. I don't know what was up with it, but the app, the Whatnot app, was like not picking up my voice. And so it just wasn't working for some reason. And so that was very annoying. I went about halfway through the sale and then I thought, well, let me try and close the app, because I do it off my phone, you know. So I closed the app and came back into it, and then it seemed to work. But people lost interest, so we're going to try and give it another go and see how that goes. Alright, I'm going to get this all dry. Oh, let me grab a green. I think this one's kind of bright, but we'll use it for the leaves here. And then come back over, do his legs, antenna. I'm going to go ahead and paint all of this background area on the flower pot. Oh, and I wanted to do the top of the flower pot a darker blue too. I don't know what, I wasn't thinking when I colored it. I need to do that too. Oh wait, the top of the boots, not the flower pot. Y'all, my brain is gone, apparently. I've got too many things happening all at once. I was off work today, thank goodness. But I've been prepping, cutting cutouts, prepping to go out of town, trying to figure out everything that needs to be done at my house before I go and all that stuff. So, yeah. Okay. And then we'll do the top of these boots with this darker blue color. And I need to do yellow in the middle of the flowers. And then we'll go work on the bee. And also, the girl that, like, the designer for this file drew, like, lines, veins on the wings. And I thought I might give that a try. I don't know. I'm a little afraid of that, but we'll see. There. I don't really have a lot of talent in drawing stuff, so I don't know. I'm scared. But it looks pretty easy. I think I'm gonna use a marker. That's dry. Alright, so basically what she did was she went all the way up and then like that. I'm just looking at her drawing as it go by. Something, a little gnat or something in here. My marker's not letting me doing this to it. I'm afraid. I've done it. Okay. It's not terrible. And then all right. It's something. Okay. I don't know. We'll see how that looks on him. I don't know. I might flip it over and just color him white and call it a day. Oh, I need to do yellow in the center of my flowers too. Okay. So, I'm just going to color that in the middles. Perfect. And then for this guy, he's got his legs, his antenna, so we'll start with the antenna. And I have his arms over here too I need to color. We're going to save the scariest part, which is going to be the stripes, for last, but I'm gaining confidence here. And I did go ahead and paint the base that he stands with before my line, just to get it out of the way. Okay. And then I don't really need to paint past where the boots go, but I'm going to just paint a little bit past there. Alright. Then for his eyes. So around his eyes is going to be a white ring. So we're going to try. Do the black first. Anyway, keyword is B. Make sure that you come hang out with me this week while I'm at my hotel. I'll be bored. But hopefully I can go to bed early. I don't know why, but whenever I'm traveling, I mean, I know why, because it's exhausting traveling, but I feel so tired. I never feel tired at home. I always usually want to stay up late whenever I'm at home, and then whenever I'm traveling, I'm like zonked to the world. I'm going to go ahead and fill this part in. This is where his hand's going to sit here in just a minute. Alright. And then for the moment of truth, let me dry all this really fast, and then we can do the stripes on his body only. Okay, I was going to hit it with the sanding block, but I think it's probably okay. This paint is pretty smooth feeling. Hopefully it's smooth enough. Let me see. Hey Paula, how are you? Hi Andrew. Yeah, I'm making a B. Hey Kathy, how are you? Alright. Now, I'm going to just work these stripes. Easy peasy, nothing to be afraid of. Look at that. I don't know why I was so scared, but that's a cute little bee. All right. Oh, his eyes. So there's like a ring around his eyes, and it's supposed to be white. Pretty good. All right. Going back to my, oh, and then there's like a little, that goes inside of it. Oh gosh. My tape is not sticking very well. Okay, y'all. Yikes. Okay. Now, I think I'm ready to start putting all this together. I do have this listed on sale tonight, so if you want to grab this at 25% off, it does have a discount on it just for tonight only. If you want to grab them, I won't cut it until I get back though, because I'm leaving tomorrow morning like first thing, so I'm not gonna have time to be cutting anything before I leave now, but I will cut it as soon as I'm back. Now, as I always do, I'm going to put everything on here first, and then we'll start gluing, okay? So that way it just gives us an idea that I have all the pieces, that I didn't just throw something on the floor. You know how I do. Oh, he smudged his little eye a second ago somehow. Alright. Get that dry. He is cute, right? I think so too. Alright, and then the little flowers. Let me get those placed. That's adorable. And then the glasses. The glasses always make it, I think. He's so darn cute. I'm going to move him down. Move this down some though, so that his glasses are more... There we go. And then once we get all this glued together, then we'll put his wings on last, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do the flowers. Just a little bit of glue on each one. And I'm kind of having them overlap the pot just a little bit, just so that it covers up that little line on the pot. And you know what I just realized? That this little thing probably doesn't have to be colored in or like painted. The little stand part that goes into the stand, but we'll paint it anyways. There we go. And then just a little bit of glue right on his hand because that arm is kind of hanging off. Okay, we can go with the glasses. Let's see. Just like on the inside half of the glasses because the outside's kind of hanging off. And then drop that right on there. And then this entire thing needs to go on. Uh-oh. He's really cute. Okay. I want to just make sure that's all set before I start messing with him because like the boots are still moving around. The glasses are set now, but and then as far as the wings, they need to be glued on behind. So you can kind of pick how you want them to show up. Oops. I think I want them a little bit more like that. So then I'm going to just put a little bit of glue right here and right there. And set them down on that and let that sit for a second, okay? Hey, Lens, how are you? Look at this cute little nerdy bee. I love him. All right, so I want to add some, like, you know, lines as I do. I am looking at the picture just to get an idea of where she drew the lines. I'm not usually that good at this part. I think that's pretty good. Okay. I think I'm all set. Hopefully all of this is pretty well in place. Let's see. Okay. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Adorable. Let me see if I can pick it up. Okay. Look at that little bee. He is just precious. Anywho, that's the bee. You can comment B to go grab the link to get this cut out on sale tonight. I love you all. Make sure that you're following me on Whatnot so that you can come join my live sale on Sunday, okay? Love you. Good night. See you tomorrow.